So you have a partner, Daniel, correct?
Yeah.
How long have you been dancing with him, and how often do you rehearse?
Let's see, I think we're going on, Basso is about a year and a half old, so that's how long we've been dancing. He was actually my student at Santo Rico. He's only been dancing for 2 years, so I'm very, very proud of him. He's an extremely, extremely hard worker. So I don't think there has been a single day in the last 2 years that he hasn't really thought about what he wants to be as a dancer. So we started out, it was more of a teacher-student relationship, and we started Basso, and we were doing corporate programs at the time. We had to do a small performance, but being perfectionists, we just couldn't throw something together and not be absolutely proud of it. So we created, actually it was that choreography that you saw at Casa de la Salsa. That was our very first choreography, and he really stepped up to the plate. I mean, you know, he did his best with the experience that he had at that time, but I said, do this, I want it to look like this, and he didn't complain, not even once. He just made it happen, and that's the kind of person that he is. So we practice, pretty much every day. We want to accomplish something each day, but now we also have a performance company who we train with, and we try to get them up to speed as well.
So tell us a little bit about your performance company.
We have 4 couples now. We just got our last addition to the family. Most of them are dancers that we think have so much potential, and it's almost like a guessing game, or I don't want to use this example, but it's the one that makes most sense. Betting on horses in a horse race, right? So you say, what qualities are most indicative of what we want in a performer down the line? And we picked young dancers who don't have that much experience but have a lot of passion and a lot of discipline. But most of all, they're people who we can present in all communities where we work. So we do corporate programs, and we also work in the salsa scene. So we need people who are really presentable, successful in life in general, very sophisticated, educated, and fun to talk to. And then people who can also gain the respect of the genuine salsa scene as well. So they have a tough job, but I really believe in them, and I think they're really wonderful, and I hope that we have a long adventure before us.
Well, what is the name of your group?
Well, we're Baila Society.
So tell us more about that. You're the artistic director.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, it was me, Daniel, and another partner, Joseph Rivera. We started it together more as a private members club. And our first goal was to bridge the gap between, I'm gonna say this, corporate busy types and the real genuine salsa scene. So people who, the communities that grew up with salsa and have salsa in their hearts and in their bodies, and people who see salsa and really would love to take part and experience something as beautiful as that, but don't have access to it. And Daniel really is one of them. He's in finance and he's very, very busy, but he was one of the people who really tried so hard to penetrate the salsa scene and to do his best to get a piece of it and to experience it. But a lot of people just either don't have time, don't have access, don't know how or where, to go about learning it. And so we brought it to them. We worked in private buildings, luxury apartment buildings or hotels, and run a little salsa program that's easy and fun, and then let them do a little performance at the end of the cycle, and take them out to the best clubs in New York City. I mean, this is really the place to be, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that was our primary goal, and since then we also missed our part in the real salsa scene. We missed our students and we missed our friends, and we also wanted to use our live classes as sort of a experimental workshop, as a way to practice our teaching methods and to really get at the absolute best way to teach people and to stay connected to the salsa scene. So we have a multifaceted objective.
It's an impressive objective and a real need, right? I mean, a lot of the people that I know from salsa are professionals, they're executives, and it is hard to find time to rehearse and do anything.